Over 2,000 years ago, the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth. Yet in his private writings, what we now call meditations, he spoke less about armies and politics and more about self-control, clarity, and the quiet strength of discipline. Marcus knew something we often forget. True power is not over others, but over yourself. So today, let's walk through 7 timeless principles of discipline inspired by Marcus Aurelius, but just as urgent in our modern lives. 1. Purpose and consistency. Marcus wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I have to go to work,' as a human being." He understood that purpose is what gets us moving. Without it, discipline is just punishment. With it, discipline becomes devotion. Think about it. When you know why you're doing something, showing up every day isn't a burden, it's a duty. The athlete training for the Olympics, the student studying for a dream career, the parent providing for their children. Purpose fuels consistency. Ask yourself, what am I really waking up for? Once you know, discipline is no longer about forcing yourself. It's about aligning with your reason for being. 2. Delaying pleasure and embracing hardship. Marcus reminded himself often, comfort weakens the soul. He practiced what the Stoics called voluntary hardship, choosing small difficulties to prepare for greater ones. We live in a world of constant temptation, endless scrolling, fast food, instant entertainment. But every yes to comfort is a no to growth. Discipline means waiting when the world says grab now. It means choosing the cold shower, the early morning run, the harder path, not for the sake of suffering, but for the strength it builds. Think of it as training. Small acts of self-denial sharpen your will so that when life throws real hardship at you, you don't crumble. 3. Control what you can. Perhaps the most famous Stoic principle, the dichotomy of control. Marcus wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. Discipline begins with this simple question. Is this within my control or not? You cannot control the market, the weather, or the opinions of strangers. But you can control your effort, your preparation, your attitude. Many people waste their discipline fighting battles they cannot win. The Stoic way is different. Conserve your energy for what is truly yours. The disciplined person is not the one who tries to control everything, but the one who masters himself in any circumstance. 4. Reject victimhood and rely on yourself. Marcus Aurelius lived through plagues, invasions, and betrayal, even within his own family. Yet in his writings, you won't find complaints or excuses. Instead, you find ownership. He reminds us life is not fair and discipline is not waiting for fairness. Discipline is refusing to play the victim. To blame others is easy. To say, I didn't succeed because of them, because of luck, because of circumstance. But discipline asks, what can I do? How can I move forward with what I have? This principle is double-edged, not only rejecting victimhood, but also counting on yourself. Set your plans, take your steps, don't wait for rescue. The disciplined person may accept help with gratitude, but never depends on it. 5. Ignore doubters, seek the wise. Even emperors faced criticism. Marcus was surrounded by flatterers, critics, and those who tried to manipulate him. But he kept his mind guarded. He wrote, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Discipline means protecting your mind from voices that weaken you. The doubters, the cynics, the envious, They will always exist. You cannot control them, but you can choose not to let their words govern your choices. At the same time, discipline also means seeking out the wise. Marcus looked to philosophers like Epictetus for guidance. Today, we can choose mentors, books, and communities that challenge us to be better. Who you listen to shapes who you become. Discipline is not only about ignoring noise, but about tuning into wisdom. 6. Daily self-reflection. Every night, Marcus would reflect, what did I do well? What could I have done better? Discipline without reflection is blind. You can wake early, train hard, work long hours. But if you never stop to review, you may just repeat mistakes in circles. Reflection sharpens discipline. It's like a craftsman inspecting his tools each night, making sure they're ready for tomorrow's work. A simple practice. Before bed, ask yourself 3 questions. 1. What did I do well today? 2. Where did I fall short? 3. What can I adjust tomorrow? In this way, discipline becomes not just endurance, but growth. 7. Gratitude and growth. Finally, discipline is not grim. Marcus Aurelius, despite his heavy burdens, often reminded himself to feel gratitude for life, for breath, for the chance to act. He wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Gratitude keeps discipline from becoming bitterness. Without it, discipline turns into harshness, a life of endless grind. With it, discipline becomes joyful strength, the steady pursuit of growth grounded in appreciation for the present. So remember, discipline is not about punishing yourself. It is about honoring life by living it with intention, resilience, and respect. When we piece these principles together, discipline becomes a cycle. Purpose gives us a reason. Consistency proves our commitment. Hardship strengthens us. Control focuses us. Responsibility grounds us. Wise voices guide us. Reflection and gratitude refine us. This is what Marcus Aurelius practiced as emperor, father, philosopher, and man. And this is what we can still practice today. The question is, which of these 7 principles do you need most right now? Because discipline is not theory. It is daily practice. And like Marcus wrote nearly 2,000 years ago, it all begins in the morning with the decision to rise and live as a human being.